Welcome everyone. I am Dr. Bhargav Krishnadevani, Assistant Professor in PES RSN College of Arts and Science, Farmagadi, Goa. My module name is Energetics of Nuclear Reaction and Q Value. This comes in Chapter 4, Nuclear Reactions. The outline of this module is that we'll learn the Q value of a reaction and what it means. At the end of the video, students will learn the Q value of a nuclear reaction. Let us start with it. The important part of a nuclear reaction is the energy released or taken up in that reaction. It is called as a nuclear value, a nuclear reaction energy, and it is often denoted by a Q value. It also represents the difference between the kinetic energies of the product of the reaction and that of the incident particles. So let us calculate it from scratch. Okay, so let us assume one nuclear reaction. So let us consider a reaction in which incident particle, say small x, is bombarded onto a target nuclei, let us say represented as capital X, and outcome of this reaction is that we get a product nuclei, say capital Y, and a product particle, let us say denoted by small y. Now, let the incident energy of the incident particle, that is small x, be, or we will write the kinetic energy of incident particle x is denoted by E subscript small x. This is the kinetic energy, and it will be given by half mx. This mx is the mass of the incident particle, and let V subscript x be the velocity of the incident particle. So this will be square. So this is the kinetic energy of the incident particle. Similarly, the kinetic energy of the target nuclei will be, so initially we'll assume that this this target nuclei to be at rest, so its kinetic energy is 0. Okay. Its kinetic energy is 0. The kinetic energy of the product nuclei, that is Y, will be, say, let us denote it by E subscript capital Y. This is will be equal to half, and let capital M subscript capital Y be the mass of the product nuclei, and capital Vy be the velocity of the product nucleus, and square here gives its kinetic energy. Similarly, the kinetic energy of the product particle will be E subscript small y, and this will be equal to half, let small my be the mass of the product particle, and Vy be the velocity of the product particle. So square here will give its kinetic energy. From these equations, what we can write is, our Ex, or 2 times Ex into Mx, will give us Mx Vx the whole square. Why we are doing this is because we will use this later on. Similarly, 2 times Ey My will be equal to My Vy the whole square, and 2 times Ey My will be equal to My Vy the whole square. Let us name this as some equation 1, and we'll use it later on. Now, in our previous definition, we have seen that the Q value is represented by the difference in the kinetic energies of the product of the reaction and that of incident particles. So what we'll do here is we'll use the law of conservation of energy to this reaction. So by law of conservation of energy, what we should have is initial total energy, that is the kinetic energy of the incident particle, the rest mass of the incident particle, and the rest mass of the target nucleus should be equal to the final energy that is of the product, that is the rest mass of the product nucleus, the kinetic energy of the product nucleus, also the rest mass of this product particle and kinetic energy of the product particle. Okay. So from this we have that, first we will write down on this side the energy, total energy of the reaction, okay, the initial particles of the reaction, that will be, first we will write down for the particle which is made incident onto target nucleus, that will be having a rest mass energy mx c square plus it has a kinetic energy Ex. This is of the particle which is bombarded onto this target nucleus. This target nucleus has kinetic energy 0, but it has rest mass energy, and that will be say mx c square. Now this was the initial energy. The final energy will come to be, the final energy is of this the rest mass energy of this, its kinetic energy, that will be my c square is the rest mass energy plus its kinetic energy is Ey. Now we will write down for the product particle, its rest mass energy is my c square and its kinetic energy is Ey. Now in our previous definition we have seen that the Q value can be represented by the difference between the kinetic energies of the product reaction and the incident particle. So now this is the kinetic energy of the product particles, okay, and this is the kinetic energy of the incident particle. So we will take this on one side of the equation and adjust it for rest all terms. So this would be, so the Q value is going to be Ey plus E subscript small y minus Ex, and if we adjust for this from this particular equation, it is going to be, it will be, so we'll take this that side and rest all terms will come here, so it will be mx plus small mx minus, now these terms will take it, this term will take it there, this term will take it there, so that will be my minus small my into c square is the common. So from this what we obtained is the Q value of a reaction can also be represented as the difference in the rest mass energies of the incident initial particles and the final particles, that is mx plus my, sorry, minus my c square. Now depending upon the masses, this Q value can be positive and it can be negative. When this Q value is positive, this reaction is called as an exothermic reaction. Means the energy is given out in this reaction. And the second category, when Q is negative, in this it is called as an endothermic reaction, where energy has to be supplied to the reaction to the energy has to be supplied to start the reaction. Okay, this formula here is important. Now this equation is in terms of masses of the nuclei. We can also get this Q value in terms of the kinetic energies of the incident particle and the product particle. Let us do it now, and for that we will use this figure. This is the same reaction which I had written previously. The reaction was X particle was incident onto this target nucleus. It gave us a product nuclei and a product particle. Now here let us consider this axis to be a y-axis and this axis as x-axis. Okay, so a particle is incident onto a target nucleus. Now this target nucleus results into a product nuclei which is making an angle phi with the horizontal, and a product particle which is making an angle theta with that of the horizontal. Now using this we will try to find out the Q value of this reaction in terms of the kinetic energies. So to do that, let us write the law of conservation of momentum for this reaction. So according to law of conservation of momentum for this particular reaction, we'll do it into steps, that is along x-axis and along y-axis. So along x-axis, the initial momentum is mx vx, and the final momentum along x-axis is because of this product particles. Now we are dealing with the horizontal component itself, that is the x component itself. So we'll have to add the momentums of these two products. That will be, for product nuclei, it will be my vy, and we are taking the x component, so it will be cos phi plus my vy also will be cos theta. Now this equation we can rearrange to be my vy, this is capital, my vy cos phi is equal to my vy cos of theta minus mx, here it should be minus, and here it should be plus mx vx. Okay, let us name this as a equation 2. Now along y-axis, using the law of conservation of momentum, now along y-axis there is no initial momentum, okay, so it is 0, but the final momentum is because of these product particles, and that will be my vy cos of, now the sine component will come, as it is the perpendicular component, sine phi minus because it is in y direction, the product particle is going in the y direction, negative y direction. This will be my vy cos of, sine of theta. Okay, so this we can rearrange to my vy sine phi is equal to my vy sine theta. Let us name it as equation 3. Now squaring equation 2 and equation 3 and then adding them, what we'll get is, so squaring 2 and 3 and adding them, what we will get is, let us do it step by step. So we have to square this first, so let us write, and then we have to add it. So my vy square cos phi square, and then we are adding it to the equation 3. Here it will be my square vy square sine square phi. This will be equal to, now we have to square this particular term, so that will be mx square vx square minus 2 mx vx, then this term will come, that will be my vy cos of theta plus my square vy square cos square theta plus, now this term, that is this term will add here, which is squared, my square vy square sine square theta. Now taking common here my vy the whole square, what we will get is sine cos square is 5 plus sine square 5, which is equal to 1. So what we will get here at the end is my vy the whole square is equal to mx square vx square minus 2 mx Vx my Vy cos of theta. Now here we can take out my Vy square common from these two terms. Again it will become cos square theta plus sin square theta, which will become 1, and what we will get is my square Vy square. Now in this equation we will use our equation 1, where mx Vx square is 2 times Ex mx, and this square is equal to this, and this square is equal to this. After using it, what we will get is, so I am going from this equation now to the other equation. So here I am substituting 2 capital My Ey. So here it will be 2 My Ey will be equal to, now here it will be 2 mx Ex plus, I am taking this term now, here it will be 2 My Ey minus 2 times, now this term using this equation 1, we can write it as square root of mx Ex My Ey cos of theta. Now from this, let us find what is Ey. So this Ey is going to be Ex into mx by My plus Ey into small y into My divided by Ey, sorry, this is My, this is capital, minus 2 divided by My. Here there is 4, that 2 gets cancelled, and here it will come to, okay. So square root of mx Ex Ey cos of theta. Now here we have said that our Q value is the difference in the kinetic energies, that is E capital Y plus E small y minus Ex. So from this we can write now the Q value as Ey plus E small y minus Ex. So this will be equal to, Ey is this entire equation minus E small y, plus this small Ey minus this E small x. So that will be equal to Ex into mx My minus 1, this minus 1 is for this, plus E small y My divided by My plus 1, this plus 1 is for this, and this term remains as it is, square root of cos theta. So this entire equation gives us the Q value of a reaction in terms of the masses, the angle, and the incident kinetic energy and the kinetic energy of the product particle. These are my references. Thank you.